Did you not know that all those people that were deported without any review of a judge, which is the law, by the way, if you don't know the law about deportation, go and take a look. Literally, go Google it. It's really publicly available for everybody to actually know. The law is that even the Alien Enemies Act is subject to judicial review. But here's the thing. When somebody has committed a crime in our nation, they are subject to being arrested and being criminally charged, and they will go before a judge. And the judge will look at all the facts and all the paperwork, and they will have a chance to say, yo, I'm a United States citizen. Here's my birth certificate. I was born here. I ain't no foreigner. This person's trying to deport me, and I'm a United States citizen. Yeah, that actually happens. Or they can say, okay, well, here's our defense on whatever that may be. But the judge will decide whether or not they should be deported. And guess what? We don't have to pay for their housing, yo. Do you know the people are all like, oh, we're going to get these people out of here. We're so mad that our money has been paid to house people that snuck in here, avoided ports of entries, came in here illegally. And then refugees are upset because they're being housed. They came in here illegally, and they're being housed in the same place with criminals who are very dangerous and violent. Why should criminals, who are not even here legally, right? They snuck in. Why should they be allowed to be housed with refugees who are just like wanting a safe place to live, being housed in these shelters, which, by the way, did you know that Pakistan owns one of those hotels in New York? That's right, the government of Pakistan is being paid billions of dollars, and those shelters that closed down there are now being shifted and new ones are being opened. But meanwhile, why should we have to pay for these illegals that they're saying are criminals? Okay, based on their word alone, they're criminals. Because if they had gone before a judge, which is the law, the judge would have reviewed and said, yeah, you definitely subject to deportation. You need to be deported. I agree with them. The evidence showed that you've done something criminally or you've done something that makes you subject to deportation. Therefore, I hereby write off on the permission to deport all these people. One, you check to make sure they're actually illegal or not a United States citizen. Okay? How do you know who these people are? You don't, right? And then once they are deported, that's it. We don't pay for their housing. So why should you want to talk government waste, if you had just gone and allowed the judge to do their job and decide whether or not they should be deported, but oh no, he's not happy because they're not being deported quick enough because he wants to brag about the amount of people being deported. See, they bring all these people in here, they allow them, they invite them in, okay, they came in here, and then they claimed that they were upset because all these illegal people come in here and boop-de-boop-de-boop, and you're like, think about this. Not one Republican, not one single one, filed impeachment of Biden when he was president for violating the federal statutes on how many refugees are allowed to come in each year. It's actually a federal statute that was created by bipartisan Congress. Congress gets to decide how many refugees come in here. All right? And it's based on how many they can vet, monitor, provide for, etc., etc., etc. Okay? And Congress decides those numbers. So Biden just letting them come in by the millions and giving permission for people who haven't even been vetted to be housed in these buildings, not one of them went to court to shut down those shelters. They didn't file for violation of those specific federal statutes. Not one Republican did that, yet they're all complaining about it's Biden. No, it's Congress did this. Both Republicans and Democrats. And if you look to why the Republicans did not file impeachment of him for all those 4 years he was doing this, there's a reason why. Look at the money trail. Who was making money to house these? And now look who's making money to house them even more. $6 million to house deported Venezuelan migrants. Why are we paying another country to house the people? It wasn't bad enough that they're being paid for here. Now we're paying for them there? That's insanity. No, let the judges do their job. Let them decide whether or not they're properly being deported. Ship them off, and we ain't paying another dime. Not another dime. Not another dime for these people to be housed. Oh, wait, because El Salvador president wouldn't allow them to be deported. Because, see, here's the law. Here's the law, people. And I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm just saying, if you want to put your 2 cents in on this whole deportation thing, you need to at least know the law. And the law is these facts. 1, in order to deport somebody, you have to have them go before a judge and have the things that they did that makes them subject to deportation. Make sure they're not a United States citizen, that they're actually illegal, okay, or subject to deportation. And then, 2, you give them that hearing. But the most important thing is they cannot be deported unless the country they came from accepts them. It's like you can't just fly a plane to another country and dump people off. They have to be willing to receive them. That's actually the law. And that's a problem. Because if you go back a few weeks, there was this problem with a specific president who was not allowing them to be accepted. And then all of a sudden, he shifted gears. And why? Because President Trump paying them to take these people back. Paying them. Okay? That's not okay. We should not be paying. Because, see, just take them before the judge. Allow them to be reviewed. And then ship them. And if Venezuela won't take them, ship them somewhere else. Whatever. Or sanction Venezuela. Deal with them legally. Because we should not be paying for them to be housed here if they came here illegally. And we most certainly should not be paying for them in another country. Come on, y'all. How dumb can people be? And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, y'all, this is dumb.